Good morning, Plum here, playing World Tanks. I'm in my AMX 1375 GF, the kind of reward tank from last year's finals, but came back on sale a little while ago. I bought one, and I've had some really nice games in it. Now all those tanks behind me look pretty darn big. Look at me. Tiny little tank. Bottom's here. Let's see if we can carve out a good result. In a live game for you, now this one's... It can't be any shorter than yesterday's video. That was a short video. So, if you haven't checked it out, it's only like 3 minutes long, yesterday's video. It'll probably give you a little giggle. The timing is just exquisite in that video, absolutely exquisite. It is like a fine wine. So I'm going to just dart across here. If there's a TD lined up waiting for this, then I might be in trouble. No spots. I don't think I've even got 6 cents on this. Hello. Got to back off now. I can't really take any hits from anything. I've only got 890 hit points. Really, I've got to just back off now. Done my job. There's some tanks, everybody. It's not like they didn't know they'd be there. It's just nice to know what's going to be there. In case one comes around that corner. We don't really have a lot going on around this centre part of the map, do we? I think I'll be as scared if something appears suddenly on that ridge looking at me. And now I can feel a bit safer. So there's quite a lot of tier 10s in this game. It seems to go wherever I look, there's a tier 10. This gun ain't going to penetrate a tier 10 frontally. I don't think it matters what it is. I'm going to struggle. Right, let's just see if we can get some more detection going on. What I can do is harass in this little tank. Oh, these heavy tanks. Yeah, this is pretty sucky matchmaking for this little machine. I am going to struggle. Our M41's managed to push up to that point. Don't know, is he pinched in there? He doesn't really have much support, does he? Kind of looking for weak spots where I can just get through, perhaps. They've got 1 artillery and 3 other light tanks. There's a T49 down on the beach. There's their M41 over there. Okay, side shot at an IS-7. I don't think I'm going to be having any luck penning him either. Let's see if I can get up here and harass maybe him. Put some trap shots in, maybe. Good luck hitting me on the move. It's no good, they're surrounding us. This is not good. Come on. I just want to damage a track, frankly, and give us that chance to track him there. God, they've got a good position up there. I've got a feeling this is going to be a loss, it seems. We need to get some firepower on these guys. Here, hit him. Here, let's get some firepower here. I have not got it. Now, there does appear to be the bulk of their force, so I'm going to go over here and try and help these guys break through on this side, so maybe we can, watching the AMX 5100 take a massive hit, maybe break through, perhaps, and start flanking them. T54 lightweight. That's going to be tough, but I can hopefully hurt him. Got to try and get behind him if I can. I've got the rate of fire here. Only 3 shots left. I whittle him down to 135. My reload's 10 seconds. Do I chase him down? I think I do. I think the M41's going to get the T54 lightweight. Now that was a good engagement. Took no damage. Put 377 into him. M41 finishes him off. Okay, team. They've got a lot of middle... Oh, that middle area is bad. Bad news. Right, let's just let my gun settle. Don't want to miss any of these. 1, 2. I'll go for another reload as quick as I can. Jagdpanther for 2, sat all the way back over there. Okay. Okay, we could do with some more intel here. There's some nice low hit point tanks over there. It's just whether or not I can pen those guys is the trouble. Have I been detected? He's saying I'm not scratching him, but I am. Plenty of harassing fire then. He knows I'm over here somewhere, but I don't think he can see me. I don't think I've got sixth sense either. Okay, we need to get some eyes on now because our team is blind to what the enemy is doing over here. Okay, there's the IS-7. Did I get detected? I don't know. And that's the frustrating part. Okay, there's a 704. If I can get behind him safely, I should be able to kill him. Where's their T-34? Where's the T-110E4? I guess maybe down on the beach. Now, do I sneak up and just put my shots in? Nice. I'm getting slightly sweaty palms here because I'm not sure where enemy tanks are. I'm waiting to take a hit any second. Okay, I think I can take some relatively safe shots at this guy. Nice. This little tank is proving its worth now. This late stage of the game. Got to try and flank one of these turretless TDs and just put the hurt in. And let him feel my wrath. If he wants to feel my wrath. Who doesn't want to feel Plum's wrath? Also, another surprise at the end of this video, we've got a tank window to show you, which is awesome, sent in from Thomas. So, looking forward to showing you that. I'm just trying to still my beating heart right now because I'm thinking this is for the take in this game. Who knows? This could be a really good performance in this machine. What have they got left? T-34. It's that Jagdpanther I'm really concerned about. Let's just whittle away his hit points a little bit. Back off, get out of that. Hopefully leave him a one shot for our T-110E4. Potentially, yep, good job. Right, I better go and deal with this Jagdpanther 2 who's over the back here. If I can just get to him and get alongside him, I've only got 16 rounds left. So we think he's over here somewhere. Hopefully he has moved to maybe support his IS-7 a little bit. I'll try and approach him through buildings so I've got somewhere to duck to if I need to. Do I actually finish off this guy? Come on, don't miss, don't miss, don't miss, don't miss, don't miss. Get in behind the rocks. Oh, there's the Jagdpanther 2. My turret's jammed. Come on, Skoda. Kill him. I'm not going to go for that kill shot. I'm going to wait. I'm going to track myself. Oh, and they got the Jagdpanther 2. That's a win. Good game, everybody. We won. I didn't die. That's awesome. First class mastery. Yeah, you need to have a really good game in that machine because it's a pretty popular tank because it's a bit unique with its high rate of fire. How do we finish on the team on that one? Yes! Yes! From bottom to top. That's how I like it, people. That's how I like it. That's one of the better games of what tanks I've had in a while. You can probably hear in my voice. I'm pretty excited about that. That's just fantastic. Really fantastic game. Whew! 1189. Oh, what a good little tank it is. I bet some of you now are thinking, oh, I want to get one of those. They are remarkable little machines. Once you can flank something, I didn't take on any tanks, you know, in a one-on-one just fighting each other. I was trying to find tanks that you can flank. They're busy doing something else. Each time they were busy doing something else and I was just putting my shots in. It's tricky to do. It requires a lot of concentration and I feel burnt out now. I'm absolutely exhausted. But it is time for a new tank window. So let's roll over to that. Thank you, Thomas, for sending this one in. Tank window, it's back. It's back, baby. Oh yeah, it's back. How long for? I have no idea. If you're new to the channel in the last few months, you will never have seen a tank window before. These were popular about a year ago now, I guess it was, maybe 8 months ago. You can send in a picture of where you play World of Tanks and a view out of the window, hence tank window. So today's one comes from Thomas, and this is where he has taken his tank window. It's in the Netherlands. I'll zoom in a bit. There it is. That's pronounced, because you've given me a really good pronunciation for this in his email, but I'm going to really screw it up. This is pronounced Namaja. We'll just leave it at that. I'm not going to go into it. I'm very sorry. I'm very apologetic. That's a new word. Apologetic, because that's just awful. I'm afraid my tongue just does not work in that way. Can't roll my R's or anything. Terrible, really. Anyway, let's roll over to his pictures and see exactly what he's got to show us. First view is in Thomas's, well, they're all inside his one-room apartment at university. In that place that we mentioned earlier. I'm going to say it again. I'm so sorry. And we've got this bookcase here. I've got that in my son's room. We put all his books on it. It's a lovely thing, and I think we might even have that table at some point in our history. He must live very close to an IKEA. We don't. We always have to drive for about an hour and a half to get to IKEA and make a real day of it. Great furniture though, great furniture. I love that stuff. So yeah, university digs. I think he's finished studying now at technical university, and he's looking to move on. There's a view out of his window, and he said it's a Saturday, so there's no students around, which is a shame because it'd be nice to see some people. That looks like a cherry picker to me. Are they doing something with the windows over there? Trees? Pruning, perhaps? Not entirely sure. But a nice place to sit and read a book and just watch your fellow students just mull about out there. Next shot is of your microscopic kitchen. I feel sorry for you, man. You said you like cooking and like eating good food, and that must be so difficult when all you've got is a microwave and one of those electric hobs there. That is tricky. You're looking forward to getting an actual proper apartment with some rooms, plural, instead of just one room. And a little glimpse there of where he sits and plays computers. And that picture there, that is a really famous image. 1961 that was an East Berlin soldier. They just started building the Berlin Wall. You can see the barbed wire. And folks on the west side were shouting to him just to come over. And, come rüber, come! And he did. I don't know if it was pre-planned or not. I don't know that much about it. I recognise the image, and I do remember some small facts about it. And he did. He just jumped over, dropped his gun, and he was taken off by the West Berlin police, who seemed to be waiting for him. So maybe it was pre-arranged, I don't know. But that's the Berlin Wall in 1961, a piece of barbed wire while they were constructing it. And that's his great escape to the west. Fantastic image. Inspirational. Kind of things you need around you when you're studying and you're looking for light at the end of the tunnel. That kind of stuff makes you think. A great deal. That's cool. There's your two monitors set up. Let's take a closer look. I think he sent another one. There's your World of Tanks garage. A T-34 is that? Looks like a T-34. Yeah, I think there's a T-34. And you can see you're drinking plenty of water. I want to see someone with their head down, just kind of eyebrows and head, with a glass of water for the next one. Keep your heads down and drink plenty of water. Let's just take it to heart. His old monitor. Now we all have two monitors, it seems, these days, and they never match, do they? We have a monitor that we had from years ago. We buy a new PC, get a bigger screen, maybe not a higher resolution, but a bigger screen, and they never match. It's a pain. So he's put his Terry Pratchett book underneath just to raise it up a little bit so it's level. Student ID, nice gaming headset, and bits and pieces. Cool. What's on the next one? There's your chassis. Nearly called it a rig. It's not an oil rig, it's a chassis. We've got that chair too. We've got two of those in green, and a dumbbell underneath there. There's that film, M. Night Shyamalan film, Lady in the Water, where that guy works out with just one dumbbell and one arm. So his right side of his body's really strong and his left side's completely normal. Don't know if they did that. They must have done. It looked totally realistic. I think the guy did it. He obviously worked out in the gym for 6 months and beefed up his right side and let his left side go. That's got to be really weird. And stuff on the wall. Can you zoom in on that? Have a rocking birthday with dogs. And those little Continental plug sockets. Don't know what I feel about those. I like our square ones because I've grown up with them. But they're probably better because they're better for the environment, because they use less plastic in the construction. Ours seem to be massive. They have been since the 1950s. Next shot, I think there's another one. Yeah, it's his book collection and his Warhammer 40k miniature figures. Let's zoom in on those. And that's his Tau army he put in his email to me. Great to see a lovely job painting those. That's where all the joy comes from, isn't it? Painting all these little tiny miniatures. Very cool. And a nice collection of kind of swords and fantasy books. Terry Pratchett, George R. Martin with his Game of Thrones, and everyone's got to have a copy of Lord of the Rings, even if it's just used as a doorstop. You've got to have a copy of Lord of the Rings. Fantastic stuff. Obviously these pictures were taken in April. He said there was a month or two ago when he took them, just got around to sending them in. But if you want to send your pictures into Tank Window, please do. Just do exactly what Thomas has done. Take pictures of your room. I was thinking about it. Maybe I used to have a series where I'd interview basically called 10 questions, and later it became known as Tank Time. Not doing that so much these days. A bit time consuming. And what you could do in Tank Window is bring up on your screen. You could bring up your favourite movie, and maybe your favourite book you've ever read, and maybe your favourite PC game on your screen, or have hard copies of them if you've got hard copies laying on your desk. So there's so much to talk about and see what you like. That's what it's all about, just getting to know the community a bit more. So do what Thomas did. Send it to me, title it Tank Window, attach your pictures, and it'll go up at the end of any tank video. So send them in, folks, send them in. I might even have a few older ones which have been resent in by previous Tank Window participants who've updated things or changed things or moved. So maybe I can dig one out for the next video too and get some momentum again. Anyway, thanks for watching. That last game was terrific in the AMX. Looking forward to taking that tank out again. I'm so pleased I had a really good live game for you. It's been a bit of a drought on the live games, so to have a really good one to put up is cracking. Anyway, kind of power everyone. Do as Thomas does, drink your water, and keep your heads down. And I'll play What a Tanks Can soon. Take care everyone. Bye bye.